problem with the current plan is it's immense. It's about 8-story, possibly 8 to 10-story buildings. It's extremely dense with commercial development, housing. It's like they squeeze every bit of development on the project. It is a historic site. They do not respect the history of the site. They do not preserve any of the historic features of the site, which they're required by law. There is very little open and green space, which is essential to this particular site. So the problem with the plan, it's too dense and it doesn't respect the history of this particular site. First of all, we want the community and the city to become aware, the residents, of this natural resource. That's one step. We want to raise the consciousness of the importance of this site. The second step is we want to stop this particular movement to develop it now and open it up for competitive bids. We think the city would be better served and the community would be better served. This site was once a primary source of Washington, D.C.'s water supply. It has been a very intricate part of this particular community. Back in the 20s and 30s, it was one of the first integrated sites and integrated parks. There are magnificent vistas on this particular site. You can see the U.S. Capitol, the Washington Monument, the Howard University Tower, the Basilica at Catholic University. You can also see the Old Soldiers' Home Tower. And this is all designed strategically and on purpose. It was not by accident. This was to be a major focal point of the beautification of Washington, D.C. At this moment, once again, we're proposing that the city reopen the bidding process so that there can be a fair, open process. Presently, that is not the case. In an open bidding process, the city won't necessarily have to come up with money. Under the present plan, the city has to come up with over $60 million. The city is not in a financial position to do that at this moment. What we're proposing that if you put it up for competitive bids, there are many developers and people around the nation that can come up with their own money, and the city will not have to come up with resources. Many other developers have expressed an interest, and other groups, museums and trust organizations have expressed an interest in this site. And we propose that the city pursue that.